The explosive Goo Gun is officially here in Fortnite, and today we're going to be checking it out, how well it plays, and then trying it out in a real game. Hi, what is going on YouTube? My name is Onyi. If you could like the video and subscribe down below for grinding this video out for you when I've got work at 6 AM tomorrow morning. It's almost midnight. I'd greatly appreciate it. And without further ado, let's get right into the video. Now, at the current moment, as far as I'm aware, the explosive Goo Gun you can only get in blue rarity, aka rare rarity. Now, this can be found on the ground and in chests, and in the first entire week when this gun's been released, is going to be a much higher spawn rate of it. I tried looting up all of the big double vaults a second ago, and I couldn't find a single one of them. You're a lot more likely to find one of these on the ground or in a common chest. This gun does not use any ammo that you can gather in the game. It always comes with 200 ammo, and the minute that runs out, you can't use it anymore. It shoots a sticky type of ammo that sticks to pretty much anything and explodes after a few seconds. Now, this is going to be really good in build mode of Fortnite because it should be destroying builds pretty easily, and we're going to test some of that out. We're going to place down some brick, we're going to place down some metal, I'm going to place down some wood, I'm going to see how well it fares. So if a single tap on a wood wall, after a few seconds it instantly dissolves it. A single tap on a brick wall, and it pretty much almost destroys it, and that is only using 5 ammo per shot. So therefore, with a metal wall having 500 health and this destroying a brick wall that easily, if we shoot 2 blobs on a metal wall, destroys it instantly. So far this gun's looking pretty good. It's looking like a better version of the Ripsaw launcher that can be used in more dynamic ways. For example, against squads or trios, and not just the builds but the people inside of it too. Say if you're versing a sweat that's full boxed up and you just cover their box in some goo, just like that, it should take out almost the entire box. I don't know about you, but taking out more than one wall at a time is going to make it pretty hard for sweats to cover themselves. For example, you come across a big build fight now in Fortnite. Using the explosive Goo Gun, you should be able to take this out relatively quickly. Do note, if you hold down this gun, it can only shoot a maximum of 20 ammo at a time, so you can't use it infinitely to take out builds. Right now, we're going to test the range on it. Now, it looks like a grenade launcher, so we're going to see how far this gun can actually shoot. We're going to shoot a ping out there for 173 meters. We're going to aim it at it up in the air, and it seems like the gun can hit a nice clean 130, 140 meters away. So if you're ever trying to take someone out in a fight, make sure you ping that location first to see how far away it is. And note that because the ammo goes up and it dips downwards, you're going to have to aim further than what you typically see. So either the first line or the second line at 70 meters. I'm assuming the bottom line will cover it, and it did not. So we're going to try one more time here and aim even higher up. Just like that, took out all of those rocks. Next thing we're going to be testing is this gun out on people. So I'm going to have to find a new version of it and some enemy bot nades, and I'll show you that in a second. How does this gun fare on wolves? One of the most annoying things currently in Fortnite. Say for example, if a wolf is attacking you, it will push into you with the goo nade and you will get naded, similar to a sticky nade in Fortnite. It doesn't do damage to them right away, so do take note of that. Also, it's worthwhile noting with this update as well, shield bubbles have come back in Fortnite, as you can see here, as well as launch pads that you can throw at the ground that take up an inventory spot. These launch pads are the first ever time we've seen this type of launch pad in Fortnite. It's going to do really well in zero build mode. However, it's worthwhile noting that this new type of launch pad in Fortnite, taking up an inventory space rather than going in your trap slot, is quite different and might not be to everyone's liking. And here's the new launch pad for you guys to look at right here. Seems like you can throw it relatively far, but not in any position. You can throw it directly at your feet and it will launch you up just like a typical launch pad, if not even faster than the others. Now, this does have a little bit of build, so if you throw it on the right heel, you should be able to hide underneath it, and you can edit the bottom walls of it. It's very important to also take note of this side note. If you throw down one of these launch pads in zero build mode, this can provide you a little bit of cover, although you won't be able to edit it. Say for example, if we throw an enemy bot nade down here that has a total of 100 health, and then we shoot the Goo Gun at them, it seems like the Goo Gun is going to do a tiny bit of damage, especially to yourself if you accidentally hit that. So be careful about where you aim it. It seems like the area of fire isn't massive for this item, so make sure you hit it on the person, and it seems to hit for about 50 total for every shot. So if you spam it down, it doing a total of 4 shots at a time, which is the 20 ammo, because each shot costs 5 ammo. You should be able to 200 someone if you hit them precisely. It's important to note that in reality, although this gun has 200 ammo, it only has 20 shots in it because each shot costs you 5 bullets. Right now, we're going to test it out on a bunch of bot nades. We're going to box them up in some metal. Now, although I noted before this gun can do 200 damage, shooting shots on it isn't the easiest thing in the world because it acts like a grenade launcher. So doing 200 damage is going to be a very unlikely circumstance, and you're going to be much better off using a shotgun and then an SMG or just a spammy shotgun like the Evochrome shotgun. So we're going to be testing this out on another bot here. Now these bots do have 100 health. Now this was in close relatively to the bot, and right there it did 49 damage each shot, so the bot had 2 HP. So although it appears it does around about 50 damage, you're actually doing just shy of that. So if you do hit every single shot on a single person with 200 HP, they're going to be left with 40 health. Now that is in build mode of Fortnite. In zero build of Fortnite, they're going to be left with 54 total health. Do note this is for single shots that connect to the person. If you're doing the Goo line, this will do more damage to the person. Because it's connected to them, the proximity damage is more likely to hit them compared to if you hit a shot and it misses a person. So if you hit a goo shot next to someone and the first shot hits, the other shots will connect also. We're going to shoot down as many of this as we can. And just like that, it took out almost all of them, making them all pickaxeable. So current verdict of this gun in Fortnite. This gun's going to work pretty good in build mode of Fortnite. Zero build of Fortnite, not so much. However, you will be able to connect the shots on people, and you will be able to track the shots in between them. And you can see it has a trail dynamite effect. Now this trail dynamite effect does more damage because the proximity damage is more likely to connect because of the way that they're connected. So if you are versing someone in Fortnite, say we throw down a couple enemy bots, and you do happen to connect these shots, a lot more likely you're going to be able to take out a trio or squad. You do have to take note of them being too close to you can also hurt yourself. And then on top of that as well, the small ammo count. This could work good in zero build mode, say if someone's got really good positioning, much better positioning than you. For example, they're on top of the stack that's near risky. You can blow that up very, very easily. Or if they've got good rock cover or there's a lot of trees around you, you can easily destroy the trees in your proximity without having to shoot a lot of bullets. In build mode of Fortnite, exposing where an enemy team is when someone's trying to res or someone's trying to heal, this is going to be very, very useful. However, is this going to be more useful than carrying minis or big pots or carrying a shotgun or a good AR or in this case the DMR, now that that's pretty good in Fortnite? I don't think so. I think this gun is going to be a fun gun in Fortnite, and it's going to call for some really fun and unique plays. If you're going for outright wins, this gun isn't going to help you win, but knowing how this gun works and knowing how to experiment with it is going to lead you to get more wins, because then if someone uses the gun against you, you'll know how to defend against it. And the best way for that is if someone shoots you with it or someone shoots in your proximity with it, what you want to do instantly is you want to build backwards, because this is going to act like a grenade in Fortnite. It's going to break the first layer and then the second layer could connect with you. So you want to block off as much of it as possible and get as far away as possible. So without further ado, we're going to jump into an actual game of Fortnite, try and find one of these and use it on some real people in build mode of the game. So we've just loaded into a game here today. I forgot to press the start recording button off the start of the bus. And hopefully this game is going to be going well. I'm very, very excited to see how a lot of content creators, big content creators who have the time and the resources to record videos for hours on end during a day, come up with ways to use this item. I know Nick A30 is definitely going to do some type of thing where he tries to use it on at least 100 players who all have low HP, and I'm excited to see what type of video typical gamer makes too. Now we have just found one off the rip here today, so this is really good news for us in terms of content and experimenting with it in a real game. We're going to make sure we farm some builds here as well. Now my current loadout I have been running in Fortnite, a lot of people would say would be pretty scuffed, but I have really been enjoying using the Cobra DMR. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Do we run triple Goo Gun here? Now we have one with just a Ranger shotgun in the past, so I'm actually not too concerned about not having another gun here. As long as I have a relative amount of mats, we should be able to cover myself quite easily. Now I just heard someone in Greasy. What I am going to do here is I'm going to throw down a launch pad, and then we're just going to launch towards that area. It's nice to have launch pads back in the game, that's for sure. I got to remember the range on this thing. It sounds like they're at the main building here. I'm not going to lie, I kind of just want to goo up there. I kind of just want to goo up the whole building and see what happens, what comes down. Oh, I see them. Now that does seem to pack quite the punch here. Now it seems like it doesn't have a lot of proximity damage. But if someone happens to accidentally run into that, I can absolutely destroy them. So yes, this gun can definitely do that large amount of damage. I feel like the 200 shot is if you hit them directly, but if you want to do more than that, just doing damage in someone's general area should be the way. All right, 1 kill on the board with a Goo Gun here. This is going to be a fun item for sure this season. See someone right in front of me. Right there, cutting myself off from where they are. We're a multi-kill god right now. Oh, we're going them. Oh. Oh, they must have been a little bit low pushing up there. I think the other person shot them a little bit. I think I saw someone down here too. So let's make sure we're reloaded, because this does take a second to reload, and I'm carrying so many of them, it's hard for me to tell which one's actually reloaded. All right, they're a little bit across the way in the... Oh, there's multiple people here. Oh, did I lag out? Oh man, I think the server's crashed. That sucks. We got Superman over here. We got Spider-Man scared, running in the opposite direction. Oh, I'm gonna lose my crown. Bummer, dude. So, special ability of the Goo Gun, ability to crash the entire servers, apparently. Do you like the sound it makes when you zoom in? It's quite a nice sound. So unfortunately, that's all we have time for here today, as this is not my full-time job. If you want to help me reach that goal in the future, make sure you leave the video a like rating and subscribe down below. Less than 5% of people who watch my videos are currently subscribed. And if you could use my code onyi in the Fortnite item store, it would be greatly appreciated. A little bit of support goes a long way. Do note I am an Epic partner, so I make a percentage from this, obviously. Anyway, thank you again for watching. Catch you guys on the flip side. Goodbye.